Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another video, this time not being muted. And like I said last time, today the plan is to make the AllTheModium. And I've bookmarked a few things we're going to need. And we don't need the reactor, but I do want to make it, because I think it's going to be convenient, as we need nitro crystals. And those take 20 million Fe to make. And I know I could make the seeds, but like I've said before, I don't want to use that because I think that's boring. Um, so yeah, I I think we'll start with the reactor, probably, perhaps. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy watching me make the AllTheModium. So I've decided to set up some DME stuff first, basically. So I've gotten myself some ME pattern providers. And I don't think you guys need to see that because I've shown that plenty of times as to how I make them. And basically we want one for another power orb. I'll explain why later. Then we want one for a pulverizer, one for an alloy smelter from the Ender IO mod, and one from the mechanism osmium compressor. And I believe that is all three of the blocks that we need to automate this, or not automate this, but make it easier. So we're going to need an osmium compressor, which should not be an issue, I believe. Well, that's auto crafting glass. Just like that. We can make some other stuff for the pulverizer. So now all we're needing is the advanced control circuit, which shouldn't be an issue. While that's chugging away, we can make the copper gears, a machine frame. I should really make patterns for this, but I'm almost out of space and I haven't expanded it yet, so I'll probably do that soon. Autocraft that, and we want to make, oh interesting, we want to make these, and we need another 4, and the pulverizer is done. As for the alloy smelter, I will have to see. Okay, we're going to need the primitive one first, actually, which we need deep slate for, which using Project E, no problem. Simply search for it, because we learned it, and we have 64 of it. There you go. So that's the primitive alloy smelter, which I'm just going to put here for now. And we're going to need coal, quite a bit actually. Let's just use these blocks of coal that I have. If you can go back. And we want to make this dark steel. But first we can make the void chassis. Very easy to make. We can also make the cauldron already. And we can make the iron gears, of course. So now all that's left is the dark steel, which is just an alloy of coal dust, obsidian, and iron. Now coal dust we could get from a crusher, but I am just going to use a squeezer, because we don't need that much, we only need 2. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to place down the squeezer, put my coal in, get a button, place that here, turn my jetpack off, and just jump on it. And that's my coal dust, number 1. The button resets the squeezer, so I can jump on again, and there we go. So that's part 1 done. That's part 2 done. And the obsidian, there we go, 1, 2. this needs coil to run, of course. So that's almost that done. I believe I can make the osmium compressor now too. So that's 2 of them done. And while that's chugging away over there, let's accept our quest. And we can place them down already. 1 and 2. And I believe this one's one on the front, and you can get one on top. Because you need osmium. And yeah. So we are going to need something similar to that, where we're going to need an exporter, which just exports osmium into the extra slot. And we can change this to an input-output, and we will make the top the extra slot again. And by the way, I have changed this so that there's a dense cable here now. Same for on top of here. And I moved this a little bit so that it's not quite as in the way. So the crafting CPUs are where they're going to be permanently, basically. And that's done now. So let's make a alloy smelter. And these are interesting, because if I just put an ender gate on this, right, it won't just take energy, because you need a capacitor. Now, if you went exploring in the nether, like then you can find these loot capacitors, which can be better than the ones you can make, which are these. But since I have, personally, the loot capacitors, I will just be using these. And just put that in, and as you can see, it is now charging. And I/O configuration is one thing we also want to do. And I believe we want this to alloys only. And the I/O configuration, we want to look at the bottom. And with right click, we can change it to push, pull, and push and pull. So that's what I'm going to do. And always active, that's correct. You're configured and you aren't. So let's push and pull. And there we go. That is all of the machines that we are going to need to automate everything, I believe. Before that, let's finish up the osmium compressor by just getting our exporter, just like that, and we can use this cable. And while that's chugging away, I don't know where I picked the habit up of saying that. We can just make the patterns for all the other stuff, basically. So that's the AllTheModium alloy. Then we are going to need a pattern for the flux-infused dust, which is redstone and gold dust. Gold dust we don't have automated, but we can just use a pulverizer, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's put these in before it gets too confusing. Right, of course, they're not connected yet, so let's connect them to the ME system. And while we're at it, let's put this like that, and just connect it down here. And just open up all of these, basically. And just like always, we just connect them up. There we go. Now we can put our patterns in, no problem. So in the alloy smelter, we don't have the pattern for yet. In the second energizing orb, which I might actually move, thinking about it, because I need more space than this. So let's actually change these out. Let's move this. and this, and the orb can go here, and the smelter can go here. There we go. And this pattern can go in here. This goes into the pulverizer, and that can go into the crafting, which, by the way, is almost full. So I have to see what I do about that. Probably just extending it. I don't know why I tried to make it so dramatic. And then I need this, which can go into the furnace. So that is this done. The refined glowstone is just this. Glowstone in the osmium compressor. Then we have the energetic alloy, which is just gold glowstone in the machine, which I don't have the capacitor in. So let's put that back in. Does it keep the configuration? It does. Awesome. Also, let's, before I forget, let's just take the osmium and put that in. And there we go. It's full with osmium. And what we actually want to do, probably, is we want to make the... Oh no. I wanted to make the gas upgrade, but I guess this doesn't have it. So that's good. So that's the alloy done. Next up on the list is the theorem, which is going to require a little bit more. For one, we need the arcane dust and the Mundebeater dust, which this is a smelting operation, which means you can go in the furnace, and this is a crafting operation. Over here, we are going to... Actually, I missed something. I just realized. We are going to want another one of these, and an induction smelter. Where did I put it? I know I have one. Is it not right there? Am I being a silly goose right now? I am being a silly goose. So let's set this up, which just takes an alloy in itself, and we are also going to need this. Oh, whoops. There you go. That goes into the pulverizer, and this goes into the induction smelter. And I believe that is all of the necessary stuff I need for the AllTheModium. But before that, like I mentioned, I want to set up the next reactor tiers, because I think they might be quite useful, and I really think we might need it if we're going to make the nitro crystals in the normal way. So I want to automate this stuff, or autocraft, I mean. I have that already. I'm just going to need this, and this, and this, and the reactor itself. I hope I have enough space, which I do. So what I can also do, I can set up the energizing rods. I have 4 spaces, which means I have some stuff that I can't get. I do want to try something. The extended AE mod has an ME extended pattern provider. With a larger pattern inventory, And I believe if I do add extended, we can make these, which is going to need a capacity card. Let's see if I can maybe manage an autocraft for these. Which means setting up this, and then just setting up this, and then of course this. So I did have enough space. Awesome. Let's see if I can make that. What? Where is it? Pattern provider upgrade. So how many do we have up there? 2, 4, so 8. I want to say, which I can make. Awesome. So while I'm waiting on that, I want to what do I want to do? Whoops. I guess I can already explain what I'm going to do next episode. Whoops. So next episode, I think I will start getting into what is it called? Not Botania, Ars Nouveau. Probably. I might continue doing more Botania though, because I'm going to need to do this anyway, as I need this quest. Just looking through the quest here. There isn't really. I guess I could make a ore laser base from Industrial Foregoing, which might be good, as I still need to continue that mod. So this is good, because I believe in this pack there is some stuff here which you cannot get from sifting, such as the AllTheModium. Which means technically I don't need to autocraft this, but we do need a block of this. Same for the unobtainium and such. Let's see what else. So yeah, the quest also wants us to get it, by the way. Let's see how this works. So I guess this just literally expands the inventory space this pattern provider has. Let's see how it looks in here. Oh yeah, that's really nice. So what we can do, just straight up set up a pattern for this, because I'm not going to be using the normal ones any longer. And I might as well organize it a little bit so that the mods are in the patterns where I want them, just for organization's sake. It won't make a difference, like performance-wise or anything. So yeah, I'll do it another time, not right now. Let's make the missing patterns, which I believe is just the nitro reactor. No, I was making the rods. Right. God, I forget some stuff sometimes. As you might notice from my very amazing gameplay. What is this? No, I want you to use. Let's actually mark all of these. And quartz block. And just put that there. because I don't want these other obscure variants of quartz, because I don't have them. I know you can make or you can make substitutions, so it doesn't, or it only uses blocks with like similar tags and not a specific block. But from my experience, it doesn't work the best. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. So we have basic and starter now. Now we want hardened. I just did the same mistake. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Move that. And blazing. There we go. This is next. I did it again. Awesome. Oh, you can just keep them in, I guess, which is interesting. Do that. And last but not least, we do the niotic. And that is all our rods set up in auto crafting. And if you're wondering why I've decided to do this, it is because these are like very important to have at a good tier, or else everything will take forever to craft. So that's why you want to set them up as well. So let's see if I can make the... Let's see if I can make 3 more of these. And I don't have clay or energizing rods, but they should be craftable. Which is odd. So I missed the quartz block in itself. That's no problem. As for the clay, that's a little more annoying. Can I like put it through... I can put it through a sag mill. An enrichment chamber. There you go. Let's just put it in the enrichment chamber. I don't have the water seeds because I don't think I need them. Whoops. Enrichment. Enriching factory. There you go. So now I should be able to make 4 of these. Or not. Let me remove this one. Maybe that fixes it. Why can't you make that? So... What? So you can make the basic ones. You can make the starter ones. What about the tier after, which should be hardened? You can make hardened. Can you make 4 hardened? No. Why? Do you tell me why? Missing ingredients. That is odd. Actually, very odd. What if I try to make 1? Huh. This is a little bit odd, but I guess we can just like make each tier separately. God. So let's do 4, which is done very fast. And then we do the next tier, which is basic. It just doesn't recognize them for some reason. I don't understand that. Let's look at these. Energizing rod basic. Substitutions, no. Huh. What if let's modify these patterns a little bit. to where they allow substitutions. Maybe that fixes my issues here. So I'm going to need the basic tier and no fluid substitutions, but alternate items in the recipe. Basic tier. And then we want the hardened tier. Then we want the blazing tier. La la la. Spurted. And this one. And hopefully that works now. I don't know why it didn't work before. It doesn't really make sense to me. Let's see. So if I try to make, say, 4 of these now, oh, now it works. So have the substitutions on, or it won't work really enough. And this is just gonna chug away. I might want to change the patterns just a little bit, because I believe with the power orb, the orb, for example, with the blazing crystals, you could just do a whole blaze mesh into a block of blazing crystals. You could do a 2 times blaze mesh into a 2 times block. Well, that was actually surprisingly fast, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it would go that fast. So now that these are done, I'm going to replace the blazing tier energizing rods. And while I'm at it, I am just going to grab a cable. One of these. I'm going to do the exact same setup as over here. And I said I would explain why I have a separate one. So that's what I'm going to do now. I have a separate one because the stuff that I'm crafting here is basically essential for the power mod, such as the dry ice and this stuff. And you know, I need this for for each tier. I need the previous one basically. So if I were to have the AllTheModium or whatever else recipes I'm going to put here, for example, like I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What other stuff is there? Like this, for example, or I could have the blocks here, for example. It just really depends. This would be like a case for this. Yeah, basically all the like creative crafts for the very end game are going to go there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make 36 of these, which I don't have the diamonds for actually. So actually what I'm going to do first, I'm going to set up one more phytogenic, because I've already set one. And I want another one. And I'm going to make some emerald seeds and some diamond seeds. And I'm not going to bore you with that, so I'll just show you me making them again with a temporary setup. And I'll be back once that's done. Okay, hello everyone. I've made some insanium essence, because I'm tired of these darned crystals. So I'm going to make a master infusion crystal, which doesn't ever break, and I believe you can use it for every single type. This is long overdue. So now you can easily make every single essence. And I might want to set up some auto crafting for this actually. Just using the, I believe the, what mod is it? Why can't I think of the mod? This one, not that this one. ARF2's utility. You can just use this one. Just for convenience sake. So yeah. So let's just set us up here for now. And like always, we need the 8 pedestals. Let's get our seeds and a redstone torch, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Diamond, emerald. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's once you have that master infusion crystal, it's really not even close to as bothersome as before. Like it's a huge difference. I haven't made the second phytogenic yet, but that's going to happen soon. So let's put our diamond seed in here. And let's get our label gun, which is right there. Label that phytogenic and push the label in. And like always, it's just going to get water and some phytogrow. Is it not making phytogrow anymore? Why are you not fighting? What's going on here? I have to check it out. Do I not have enough of this stuff, maybe? Oh, I think I know why. No, I don't. Missing ingredients. Phyto. What am I missing here? Nothing? Why aren't you making it? But I can easily make more. This is very odd. Weird stuff's happening with this ME system, man. Let's just make a bunch. Somewhat manually. So there you go. That's that done. So let's put this in this drawer, which by the way, I gave this a diamond upgrade. The seed can go over here. I wonder why it's doing that all of a sudden. Let's maybe just re-put it in. Maybe that fixes that somehow. No? Missing ingredients. Did I get rid of a pattern on accident? No, but I just made it. Huh. Very odd. Also, what is going on here? There seem to be 2 traders. Okay, that's the one I looked at 2 times. Oh, they sell the same sword. Why is it doing that? I don't quite understand. It's not showing this. Let's look at the patterns again. And it seems to be gone. No, it's right there. What? What's going on here? Let's remake this pattern. Maybe that fixes it. And I'll allow substitutions. Maybe it's just like power. I wouldn't know why that's happening, but no. If you guys know why, please do tell me, because I have no idea why that's happening. So for now, I'll just be making that if I can, I guess. This should get them all to like 64-ish. What? Oh, oh my god. Of course. I gotta make the recycling upgrade thing. What is it called? Then I need 2 of them. The cyclical processing. Again, I'm not gonna bore you with that, so I'll be back once that's done. And I'll try to figure out a fix for this phytogrow too. Okay, so the phytogenics are set up now. But the phytogrow is still an issue. I have a theory as to why it might not be working. It might have to do with the extended AE. So what I want to try is if I just get a standard old pattern provider. I don't know why that would be the issue, but that's like the only thing I can think of, basically. Since we do have every like pattern set up, but it says I'm missing ingredients, which I'm clearly not missing. So it's quite a mystery to me. I'll just place that somewhere where there's channels, like right there for now. And let's take everything we need for that, which is this, this, and this, and this. Put them in here. Get a molecular assembler set up. Just like that. Put that in. Does that work? Nope. Interesting. I really don't know then why that's being such an issue. Very odd behavior. Apatite essence, apatite, potassium nitrate dust, sand. Sand, fire, dirt. Saltpeter essence. Very, very curious case here. Why is it? I really want to figure this out because it's really quite an annoying problem. The device is online. Phyto grow. What if I change this to 8? And I want to keep in stock 64. 64. The system is missing ingredients to craft the requested item or fluid. The process is continued when the ingredients are available. Well, applied energistics. Tell me my issue here. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out a problem, like a solution for this. Give me a moment. Okay, so I decided to quit and reload the world, and that somehow fixed it. I'm not complaining. So yeah, and there we go. It's getting phytogrow now. Thank God. So I knew it wasn't an issue on my part. It was just being weird for some reason. So if something like that happens, do try rejoining, because that fixes it somehow. Moving on. I wanted to... Actually, first of all, I noticed a few things. First of all, I don't have soul sand done as a pattern. Which I need that for this alloy, the soul infused ingots. So let's put that in there. And of course, with these being available to me now, I can now make diamonds and emerald patterns. And what I also want to do, to be honest, I want to make these components into patterns. So let's just do that. Gold gear, then just a pattern for that. And I might as well go to the next tier, which is signalum, which is this stuff in the induction smelter. And make the gear. Then I want to do the electrum ingot, which is just gold and silver. Let's do just regular old gold. So the alloys can go into the induction smelter. These can go somewhere. I'll put them up here. And of course, I forgot to make the actual component pattern. Just like that. The next tier would be the Enderium tier, I believe. Yes. Which actually I don't think is that much more difficult. It's just a Lumium gear. Lumium is just some tin and silver and some glowstone. The Enderium is a little more annoying because you need diamond dust. I actually don't know how I'm going to get that, so let's see. Just in the pulverizer. So that's that all. And then we need some hardened glass. I believe this is enough. So let's do that in the induction smelter. So let's put it where it belongs. Where is it? Right there. Same for you and you. The pulverizer can get... Let's just search for it. Pulverizer can get that. And the crafting can get that and that. As well as that. Not that. This one. And there we go. So as you saw, I need some obsidian, which I am making, just in a very inconvenient place, being up here. So what I'm gonna do, I might move this soon. I'm going to auto output the obsidian in there for now, and just put it in. I'm not gonna make obsidian seeds. I could, but I won't. Because I think I want to stick to like 3 more, maybe, or maybe these 2 slots too. Because I've said this before, I don't want to use Mystical Agriculture too much, because I think it's a very OP mod. A little bit too OP even. So I just don't want to abuse it. So back to making the reactor. I believe I was trying to make the Niotic. Let's see if I can make the spirited one. Nope. Okay, let's make some components. I'll just make one for every single one here. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make that 11. And let's just make it of the highest tier. Before that, it's not the highest tier. Also, I think I want to do the blocking mode, same as the orb, because that might mess up the actual alloy making. So let's make 11. It's going to go quite slowly. So I'll be back once those are done. I'll see you guys then. Hopefully by then I have some more diamond stuff. So I don't have quite enough diamond stuff yet, but I've decided to do something else in the meantime, which is making these A2 acceleration cards. Because with those, I can make a lot of stuff quite a bit faster. Now this is going to use a lot of diamonds, which might not be good, but it's fine for now. Oh no! I should really put you somewhere else, buddy. So basically what I want to do, for example, in these guys, something like that, just makes it a lot faster. And somehow, oh no, it's just very slow. So that's why I want these, because I can't even tell something's happening when, like, you know. Now you can see it's basically going down instantly. It's just that fast. Now there's no animation for some reason. But it seems to be doing something, so it doesn't matter. I also want these in here, because I want this to export, or import, I mean, really fast. And I don't think I can put that in these. I can put it in these to make them even faster, but I don't think that's necessary, to be honest. Just, you know, another convenience thing, basically. You know what I could actually do? I could get my ball of time, which I put away stupidly, and I could just super speed this up. Of course, it's going to have a struggle with energy and the fight will grow, but that's okay. So now it's going really fast. And what I've also been doing, I've been getting each tier of the reactor, just, you know, so I can get the quests, because you know, why not? So that was that. Hopefully I have enough for the Niotic now. I still don't, not even close. I need 370 more. What did that do to my reactor? How you looking? It sure reactivated, but I'm still very much fine. That's good. So let's do that again. Even faster this time. Oh god. It's run out of fighter grow. I'll just steal this and put it in. Because that's more important than anything else right now. I might have to do that with the emerald too, by the way. It's so fast. Oh, there we go, it's back to normal. So let's split it back up a little bit. And take these. Now I have enough. Very cool, very cool. So as you can see, it instantly gets basically converted, and it gets pulled in much faster than before. It really bothered me that it took a while. That's mainly why I decided to make these acceleration cards. So yeah, actually I could just speed that up a little bit more. Oh, it made them from scratch. Whoops. Or did it? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I cancelled it. Whoopsie. Just restart it. It's no issue. This is probably gonna take a bit. So let's just see. Or I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut back in when it's done, I guess. So until then. It's pretty. I love that it's just a second for you guys. For me, it's probably gonna be a bit longer. I'll see you guys then. Alright, guys. So there we go. I now have my niotic reactor, and this is probably where I'm gonna have to stop that for now, because my energy was draining pretty hard during the making of this. That's okay, however, because I can just get rid of this now and place that there. Hello. Here. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Why would you place that there, though? Place it here, please. Or like there. There you go. Right, you have to place the middle, not the front. Alright, guys, don't bother me, please. Thank you. I need a bucket really quick. And a sink. Where do I have such a thing? I guess I'll just go to my classic spot over here and put the water in. And the reason for that, you can just put those in, and that's going to very quickly make myself some power. And when I say quickly, I mean very quickly. And I'm going to sleep this night off because that's annoying. So now I'm making 10 times the amount I was making before. Which is rather nice. And this also has a much bigger buffer compared to the blazing one. No, wait, this is the niotic one. So it's generating 2.5 times more, roughly. This has a 10 times one. But it's still a nice power boost. So that's what I'm going to do with the power for now. Next time is when I think we'll make the niotic, the nitro one. But for now, I want to make the AllTheModium. Just one. Ah, right. So we need some more patterns for the aurum. I guess I forgot to make that. And we need some charcoal one too. And we also need the other one. I forgot already what it was, I'm not going to lie. Phantom membranes and block of blazing crystals. Can do block of blazing, nicht blazing. Just like that. I was also thinking that I might change this to where I'm just straight up getting blocks, because I think that's faster. But that might be something I do off camera. I'll see. So I believe, besides the phantom membrane, which I'm just going to get with Project E, that should be everything we need to make the AllTheModium alloy. AllTheModium ingot, I mean. Wait, this needs nitro crystals, and I was struggling with the other one, so maybe it's not the best choice to make. Maybe I should make the reactor this time, because that's taking a lot. It does make 16, to be fair. And so it's basically taking all of the buffer out of this. What I also might want to do is I might want to upgrade the ender gates, actually. Because, as you can see, or as you were able to see, these are not getting enough energy fast enough. So either I wait until that's done, which is right about now. Nitro. So now it's making... Should be making it over here. Oh yeah, I don't have a... There we go. AllTheModium. I forgot to put the import bus. There we go. That was rather easy, I'm not gonna lie. Very, very satisfying to make. I'm gonna need to pick up everything, by the way. So that's what I'm going to do. But I would say that was it for this episode. I'm going to do some upgrading of the stuff here. Actually, I'm going to do that next time. And maybe I'll try to get into some Ars Nouveau next time, as we need it for the vibranium. We also need some blood magic, because we need life essence. But I will see. I think the only thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to add the import bus there. And I believe that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. A bit of a longer one again, I believe. And I will see you guys next time.